The 2025 Porsche 911 is the most complete sports car you can get. Let me prove it to you. Tom here with Go Auto, and next to me is the 2025 Porsche 911 Carrera S here inside the Go garage. Now this is the 992.2 generation, meaning it's the newest. And this Carrera S might not be the fastest, might not be the flashiest, but in my opinion, it's the most complete 911 you can get. And don't let the sportiness of this sports car fool you. It is packed with a ton of safety features, most notably like your blind spot monitoring, surround view camera, and this eyeball looking thing, which is your adaptive cruise control sensor. A little bit of an odd look to it compared to a lot of other manufacturers. But right here, this is something that would win a beauty pageant if headlights had that competition. These LED matrix headlights are stunning to look at, because not only do you have 4 points to be your LED daytime running lights, you got your main headlights below that, and HD matrix and Porsche are lit up on the side to help give that extra illumination and, truthfully, beauty. Now the 911's engine is actually over the rear axle, unlike any other vehicle in production today, which means up here is your trunk. And you can open it with an easy swipe like that. And once popped open, you're actually greeted to an enormous amount of space. You can easily fit several carry-ons in here, do a grocery run, maybe not Costco, but definitely grabbing all the things for a weekend getaway. And the side profile is something I need to address, because I remember being a kid in school, drawing cars on the desk when I probably should be paying attention, but it always looked something like this. You got this really nice sloping roofline heading down and these beautiful curves popping out over to the rear wheels, and the headlight bumps help give it that sporty look, but it's actually designed to help see apexes better on the racetrack. And a way they pay homage is through the wheels. You got 20 and 21-inch wheels here with a really nice Carrera classic design to help pay homage to the vehicles of the 70s and early 80s. And the brake calipers are in red, but can be optioned to black. Now the rear of the vehicle is beautiful, yet it's still really sporty. Those hips that I mentioned earlier are even more accentuated thanks to this nice line that's accented from the window out back. And like I said, this is a rear mounted engine, not mid or front like other sports cars. So your air gets channeled through these black intakes here with your third brake light in a vertical 2-spoke design, which is a really nice touch. Before I get to this LED light bar, right here is a deployable rear wing that comes up at highway speeds. Your full LED light bar down here is very sporty and sleek, and beneath that are your LED taillights. My favorite part has to be down here, because the 992.2 gets a new diffuser and the optional sport exhaust looks a little more aggressive. Now the interior of the 911 definitely gives that fighter jet feel, most notably with the steering wheel. It's super comfortable, especially at the 9 and 3. It's almost designed to make you want to perfectly place your hands here on a racetrack. And behind that are these metal paddle shifters that are a nice texture. And right here is where you change the car into sport mode or Sport Plus if you get Sport Chrono. And there's also a wet mode for rainy or winter conditions. This driver's display is very configurable. The previous 911s used to have an analog tack in the middle. Well, they've ditched that, going fully digital, but I have to say, they've nailed that retro look with the modern design elements. It's easy to jump through, with the button on the right allowing you to go from left, middle, and right, and the scroll wheel allows you to scroll through the different menus like power, vehicle info. You can have a G-force meter pop up, or you can just change the entire layout from having driver assistance to your regular tachometer, a full view of map, but beyond that, it's the main infotainment system for me. This is a fantastic system because it's so easily laid out. You can simply jump through on your home button to your customizable screen to have different widgets with all your main icons on the left. But you can also change those to your preference as well. For example, if you use wireless CarPlay instead of the Bluetooth phone, just drag and drop it into place, making it super easy. And with the wireless CarPlay, you also get a wireless charger right here with 2 USB-C ports. I like that it's in the center console because that way it just keeps things hidden and allows you to focus on the driving characteristics of the car. This infotainment system also comes with wireless updates, a super intuitive climate control system, which I'll get to in a minute, and a very accurate 360 camera, which is vital in a vehicle like this. Down here are 5 toggles to engage front axle lift, and it has a really cool feature where it saves per location. So if your curb to your house is pretty high, you can actually save it so it always lifts when you come home. Beside that is your sport exhaust, which we've already shown, hazards, your traction control, which can be fully on, halfway off. That way you can have a little bit of fun, but the car will still save you, or fully off, probably for the pro drivers. And next to that is your sports suspension for when you're on the track or having a little fun on Grow Road. And down below at the bottom here, this is where your climate controls are. And I really like what Porsche's done here because they've kept it minimal while still being button controlled. The middle controls your fan speed with fan temperature on the left and right. And if you need to change a couple other things, let's say like direction of airflow, you just need to jump into the infotainment system and it's just one click of a button and it's done. I love that. Below that though is your gear selector. Now it's kind of small and a little weird looking, but it's super comfortable to the touch. Push it forward for reverse and down for drive with P for park right down there in the middle. At the bottom here, this is where you have your heated and your ventilated seats to make you super comfortable in any driving condition you want. In the middle of that happens to be where you can control the panoramic roof system and the privacy shade to not let in any sun. Cup holder right here in the middle that can be taken out and replaced with a storage cubby. And don't worry, there is a second cup holder for the passenger. It's just right there for you. But now it's time to talk about the materials in this car because it is covered in leather and carbon fiber. On the dash, you have nice slate gray with chalk stitching, and the glove box and dashboard area down below are all in the nice chalk with carbon fiber below your infotainment and on your steering wheel. Everything has a premium feel in touch, even in the areas that you don't normally grab onto. But these seats are where it's really at because they have the two-tone chalk on slate gray with 18-way power adjustability. You can have the vehicle be a comfortable, relaxed highway driving position and then tighten the bolsters on your thighs and ribs to treat it more like a race car and sporty and aggressive, which is really cool. And the headrest is fixed in place with the Porsche embossed headrest on this seat, making it really cool and sporty, yet still elegant and supple. And this is the same quality in those rear seats back there. Yes, this vehicle has rear seats, and now it's time for me, a grown man, to hop into the back and show you them. Now, this is the part of the video when I normally talk about how spacious the rear seats are and how many amenities you have, but it's tight back here. It's really only meant for children and luggage, anything like that. And to prove that, you have anchor points right here for putting down car seats. It's also wrapped in leather, which is nice. And if it's for storage, you can actually bring these down to give you a nice tiered storage level back here, increasing your storage to not only the front trunk. And one thing for amenities is that it's actually filled with so much leather. You got leather in the center, the seats, and all the way up to the door panels, which also house your speakers, which is pretty nice touch. Can I get out now? I think we got it. The 2025 Porsche 911 Carrera S is the best all-around sports car you can get. Not only can it beat a ton of vehicles on the track, but you can take it to work the next day and not have a sore back. So to learn more about it, make sure you visit goauto.ca or any of their Porsche dealerships.